Hello class 10. This video is on experiments related to photosynthesis. Before doing the experiments on photosynthesis, first thing which has to be done is destarching the plant. Destarching means removing the starch from the plant body. For this purpose, we need to keep the plant in a dark room for 24 to 48 hours so that the starch which has been made previously gets consumed up by the plant body and it becomes free from starch. Once the process is over, it is called destarched plant. The most common experiment which is related to photosynthesis is test for starch, which is also known as iodine test. For iodine test, the first thing will be same as destarching the plant, then plucking a leaf from the destarched plant and putting it in a boiling water. Due to this, the cells of the leaf will die, and then take out the leaf and put it in a test tube containing methylated spirit. Then boil the test tube in water bath. Soon you will see that the leaf will fade in color, the green color will fade out, and it will become pale white in coloration. This is actually due to the removal of chlorophyll which was present in the leaf. Now the leaf is free from chlorophyll. Take it out from the test tube, but remember not to touch the leaf with bare hands, because when the leaf was in the methylated spirit and it was been boiled in the water bath, the leaf will become hard and brittle. So if you touch it with your hand, it may get crumbled. So better you take it out with a forceps and again put it in hot water for some minutes. You will see that it will gradually become softened. When it has become softened, take it out from the hot water bath and put it in a dish and pour iodine solution on it. If there would be any starch left in the leaf, it will show blue-black color. Otherwise, if it is devoid of starch, it will show brown coloration. So this is iodine test. The next test is to show that chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. To show experiment regarding chlorophyll, we need to take a variegated leaf. Variegated leaf is a leaf which has some part green and some part non-green. For this purpose, we need to take the leaves of coleus, geranium or croton. So we may take any of the leaf from these plants, and first of all we will destarch the leaves by keeping it in the dark room for near about 48 hours. Once the previously made starch is consumed up by the plant, we will again put the plant in the sun so that fresh starch is manufactured by the plant body. After a few hours, say 2 or 3 hours, pluck one of the leaf and make an outline on the paper and mark the green and non-green areas on the outline. Now test the leaf for starch by the solution iodine. you will see that only the green parts of the leaf will show blue-black coloration, whereas the non-green part will show brown coloration. This indicates that chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. The next experiment regarding photosynthesis is to show that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. Well, as per the rule, we will first destarch the leaves and cover one of the leaf with black paper, and on the black paper we will make a design as it is shown over here. A star shaped design is made on the black paper on the front side. You can make any other design so that the inner part of the black paper is truly visible with the leaf, so that we can see the leaf from the design. Then place the plant in the sun. After a few hours we will see that the plant must have done photosynthesis, and due to photosynthesis the starch must have been made by the plant. So we will pluck out the leaf and test the leaf with a iodine solution, and we will see that those parts which were exposed to the sunlight will only show the blue black color, whereas the black paper where the black paper was covered on the leaf, it will show brown coloration. This shows that sunlight is necessary because only those parts which were exposed to sunlight has been showing the blue black color. So this proves that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. The next experiment regarding photosynthesis is to show that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide is also one of the raw material which is required for the process photosynthesis. So this experiment will prove that it is necessary for photosynthesis. First of all, we will destarch the leaves, and as it is shown in the figure, see, one half of the potted plant with the leaf is inserted into a conical flask, whereas the other part of the leaf remains exposed to the air. So few part is inside the conical flask and some part is outside the conical flask. The flask also contains potassium hydroxide. This potassium hydroxide is put into the conical flask so that it can absorb the carbon dioxide. So there will be no chance that carbon dioxide remains inside the conical flask. We will arrange the setup in this way and set the conical flask with the branch or stem like this and leave in the sun for few hours. After few hours, say 1 or 2 or 3 hours, we will take out the leaf from this conical flask, pluck it from the plant body, and we will test the iodine solution on it. We will see that only that part which was exposed to sunlight has transformed into blue black color, whereas the part which was inside the conical flask does not show blue black color. So it is because the outer part which was above the mouth of the conical flask received the carbon dioxide from the air, but the part which was inside the conical flask didn't get any supply of carbon dioxide. So when the photosynthesis was taking place, this part which was inside the conical flask didn't get any raw material, namely carbon dioxide, whereas the outer part which was exposed to the sunlight received carbon dioxide from the air as a raw material and did the photosynthesis, and hence the outer part will only show blue black coloration due to the iodine solution. So this shows that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. The next experiment is to show that oxygen is produced during photosynthesis. This is the only experiment of photosynthesis where we need not do the destarching. So in this particular experiment, we will need an aquatic plant. In all the experiments which we have discussed till now, we have taken terrestrial plant. But to show that oxygen is produced, well, oxygen is produced in all the plants during photosynthesis, but it can be best demonstrated with the help of aquatic or water plants. So we are taking water plants. Water plants like Elodia or Hydrilla. So we will do this experiment in this way. We will take some water plants in a beaker, and that particular beaker will contain pond water. We will not take any tap water. We will take pond water because Hydrilla or Elodia best survive in its natural habitat, which is pond water. That's why we will take pond water. We will not take any tap water. So keep the pond water in the beaker, put some Hydrilla in a short stemmed funnel. The funnel will be short stemmed, in a short stemmed funnel, and we will take precaution that the stem of the funnel is well dipped inside the pond water. So the pond water level will be high enough from the stemmed funnel, and we will put a test tube, inverted test tube on the stem funnel, and it must also contain water within it, and keep it in the sun for few hours, say 2 or 3 hours. We will see that after some period of time, due to photosynthesis, this green Hydrilla will do photosynthesis and some bubbles or effervescence will be seen in the test tube, and the gas will be collected on the top of the inverted funnel. Now, to test whether this gas is oxygen or not, we will take a glowing splinter and bring it near the test tube containing the gas. After taking out from the setup, we will see that the glowing splinter will burst into flame. This particular observation will prove that the gas which was produced during this process was oxygen gas. Because oxygen gas only has the property to burst into flame whenever it comes in contact with any glowing splinter. So these are all the experiments related to photosynthesis. Hope you have all understood. Thank you.